Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome to my Oshean League Week 4 match going up against the Silver City Sandslash and Coach TKO. It's going to be a really tough match. We're both 3-0 at this point in the season, and yeah, his team is really good. You guys can see it below me. Really good team there, all built around Sandslash, which is really cool to see. However, Sandslash is a huge threat to my team. So he's got a lot of really good Pokemon on this team. A lot that I really struggle to switch into. Darmanitan being the main one, but also Virizion and Mew can be really tough. And then Sandslash is absolutely terrible for my team to deal with. But I'm going to do everything I can to try to deal with this Pokemon. And also he's got a lot of defensive Pokemon that are really tough for me to deal with like Seismitoad and Muck. And then he's got like some really big threats too, Spike Setting with Selgor and Belly Drum. Slurpuff could be really scary. I think my OBS just froze, actually. Let's see, if I enter the team builder right here, did it work? Alright, cool. All the sprites froze for a second, but, anyways, I guess I'll put Zygarde on the screen. This is going to be the team builder section of the video. If you guys want to see the battle, I probably already put the time where the battle start on the screen, but yeah. This is going to be the team builder section where I go over the team I'm bringing. You guys can see his team. I'm really scared of a Swords Dancing Sandslash, as well as even a Calm Mind Sandslash, or not Calm Mind, I think it gets Calm Mind, I don't know, Special Sandslash. But anyways, this team is going to be built around Zygarde. I think Zygarde has come to every match for me so far, and this game is no different. Zygarde is going to be coming, and yeah, we've got Coil, Extreme Speed, 1000 Arrows, Outrage. I think it's a really good set. This is going to be hopefully our win condition. I know that we can do a lot of damage with E-Speed to all the mons that are faster than me. The main one that's going to be tough to deal with is going to be that Virizion, especially if it has the HP Ice. That's going to be tough to deal with. All the mons I'm faster than, like the Sandslash and the Muck, and hopefully make a Cloud Burb. If it doesn't, you know, run a lot of speed, then we can kill 1000 Arrows, and then we've also got a few other things, like my Dragonium Z can help me kill the Virizion if I need it, or the Seismitoad if I need it, or the Gliscor. So I think a lot of good things coming out of this match. Hopefully it's a physical Altaria, so that if I coil up, I can still live a return and everything like that, and then I can kill it with some 1000 Arrows. I might have to go for E-Speed anyways, just get chip damage off and set things up for the next Pokemon I'm bringing, which is going to be Tony Stark, the Mega Metagross, with Bullet Punch and Earthquake and Ice Punch. I also have the Stealth Rocks on there just in case. I will outspeed the what is it called? The Mega Altaria with Metagross if it's not with a Dragon Dance up, which is nice. If it does have a Dragon Dance up, I have Bullet Punch, which still does a ton of damage to it. Bullet Punch also hits Slurpuff really hard, and that's the main reason why I went Bullet Punch over Meteor Mash, because if Slurpuff does come and gets the Unburden off, it's going to be faster than my entire team, and I really want to make sure that I can deal with that. I know that can't really one-hit KO my Mega Metagross, but if it doesn't have the Citrus Berry, then Bullet Punch should be able to knock it out. Unless it's like a defense boosting item, which I don't think he can run because he's not like terrain on his team. So yeah, anyways, Ice Punch also hits a few other things on his team, like the Gliscor, which is nice, and Earthquake for everything else. Honestly, Earthquake is really nice against this team. There's a few things like a Selgor, which I struggle to hit, but Bullet Punch does a lot to Selgor anyway, so that's really nice. Next Pokemon I'm bringing is going to be the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz, I went back and forth on what I wanted to bring. I don't even have Defog on this set, but Roost, Foul Play, Taunt, Brave Bird. I went for Taunt because I can taunt the Sandslash if it is a stall set with like Toxic and stuff like that, or if it is a setup set with like Calm Mind or Swords Dance. I'm pretty sure it gets Calm Mind. Now I'm kind of downing myself. Rocky Helmet for the Darmanitan and the Muck. It's going to be really tough to deal with those two Pokemon, and getting off that residual damage with the Rocky Helmet's really nice. However, Muck probably has knockoff, but at least we get a little bit of damage on it anyways. Have the Brave Bird on there because Virizion could be a bring, and Virizion would be the switch into my Mandibuzz. Even though I'm a flying type, to get that justified boost, I'm kind of scared of that. So I ended up bringing Brave Bird just in case that were, you know, a thing. And then I have Roost to make sure I stay around for a while. I can also taunt the Seismitoad if he doesn't have a lot of speed investment. I believe Seismitoad's base speed is somewhere around 70, so we should outspeed it. I should actually check that real quick just to make sure that it's not 80, because I know Seismitoad is somewhat faster. I think it's like 72, 74. So if it's non-speed invested Seismitoad, we will outspeed that, so that's really nice. And yeah, we are max defense just so we can make sure we take hits from anything on the physical side, which is a lot of his team actually. This is also a great switch in the Gliscor. We can taunt that from roosting or defogging or setting up its own rock, so that's really cool too. And next Pokemon we're bringing is going to be the Rotom Hot Hands. This is where I have my defog. I know I need defog because webs is a problem in this game, and I know I need Defog in my match to get rid of those, and Spikes a Selgor I think could be really tough too. So I'm bringing a really crazy Rotom set. A lot of this Rotom was originally physically defensive. However, I feel like I do need a check to a few of the things if they happen to be special. Like Mew obviously could be special, and Altaria as well. So I'm bringing more of a Spadef set with not any investment in attack or special attack, I mean, but I still should be able to do some decent damage to this team. I have the Hidden Power Ice for Gliscor just in case, or Gliscor. I've been told I've been saying that wrong my whole life, so I don't know. We do outspeed uninvested Gliscor. I believe that's where I went with the calc, so that's really nice. And other than that, Overheat should be doing a lot to Aegislash in Blade form, killing actually in Blade form, and then in Shield form, still doing quite a bit of damage because it's Overheat. Next Pokemon we're bringing, which is my Heat of the Week, which I don't really like this type of Heat, but I know it could work, is a max defense Araquanid with Soak, Spiderweb, Toxic, Leech Life. This is for the Aegislash. I know I have a lot of prep for the Aegislash, but that's because it is such a terrifying Pokemon to go up against. And this set, I think, is really going to help me out. I can Soak it, or I can Spiderweb it first to get it stuck. And this also works for a few other Pokemon that I can Spiderweb, like the Muck. I think it was like the main one I was thinking about. But yeah, I can Soak the Aegislash, and then I can Toxic it, and then it will just sit there, can't switch out, and hopefully I can do a lot of good damage to that. If it is a Swords Dancing set, it will be able to set up on me. However, I feel like we can still live a few hits, especially because Mike told me to go max defense. I think that's definitely the best play, because I could live the special hits anyways. And we do have the Leech Life. It's not going to do any damage, but I don't want to have Crunch and then not be able to touch a few of the other Pokemon on this team. I think Crunch could work out, but overall I think Leech Life is the best. I could actually go Liquidation, but I feel like if I do get my leftovers knocked off, that's not the best idea. However, Liquidation could be kind of cool, but then I couldn't touch Seismitoad. So, I don't know. I actually am thinking about switching that to Liquidation right now, because then I'll be able to hit the Muck for some good damage, and I'll be able to hit the Aegislash for some good damage. I think I'm actually going to do that. It was originally because if I lost leftovers, at least I'd still have some recovery. However, I am going to go with the Liquidation, because I do actually feel like that is a better play. And the last Pokemon we're bringing this week is going to be Tefiti, the Shaman with Life Orb, Synthesis, Leech Seed, Seed Flare, and Earth Power. Earth Power there for the Muck and the Duranitan. If this is a specially defensive Muck, we won't really be touching it at all. But we do have the Leech Seed there for a lot of things. Specifically, this can take on the Mew pretty well, but it's definitely a good offensive threat towards this team. Seismitoad doesn't want to take any hits from this. There is the potential I have Air Slash, so that's why I wanted to make sure that at least I brought Shaman, and if I am against the Virizion, it doesn't want to stay in because there's a potential I have Air Slash. And then we also have the Earth Power to hit Darmanitan. We are faster than max speed Darmanitan. If he's Scarfed, then hopefully Mandibuzz can take hits all day from that, and Leech Seed just to gain back some health. Overall, I think the Shaman could put in work, but it could also be really bad in this game. I was going back and forth on what I wanted my last Pokemon to be, and I figured Shaman is probably the best bet. There were a few others I was considering bringing to this match. Tentacruel for Rapid Spin was really something I considered. However, I felt like Tentacruel didn't really defensively have the best matchup in this game. And I also felt like I could provide some offensive pressure with Zebstrika. However, I ended up keeping Zebstrika on the bench for this game as well. Anyways, I hope you guys are all excited for this match. Wish me luck, and I will head into the battle here in just a second. Alrighty guys, so we have gotten our challenge here. We are ready for the battle. This is the team. I have the team I'm predicting him to bring above the screen, and we'll hit accept. Hopefully we don't have to make any changes. Also, there's a plane flying by if you hear that. And we have to make a few. So Seismitoad and Virizion come over Gliscor and Darmanitan. Super glad that I don't see Darmanitan. Also super sad that I don't see it because I had my Mandibuzz for it, but that's okay. So instead of Gliscor, we see Virizion, meaning he has no way to get rid of Hazard, right? Oh, he has Mew. I guess MacLeod, Verb, Altaria, but yeah, Mew commonly runs Hazard removal, I guess. So that's probably where his Hazard removal is at. I feel like Mew is probably his lead, and instead of Darmanitan, we see Seismitoad. Seismitoad could also be a lead. So let me just get that on the screen. Sorry that took so long, guys. So I think Zygarde looks really good in this game. I just got added in Discord. Let me tell this guy good luck, have fun, and everything is good to go now. So yeah, I feel like his lead is going to be either Seismitoad or that Mew, and I feel like I mean I don't mind leading with Shaman, except Mew's gonna have the Ice Beam. So like I don't think Mana Buzz is really that important in this game. I mean, it's a decent check to Aegislash. I could just lead a Araquanid, but I feel like that's what he really expects me to lead, so I am going to lead with Shaman. He says I have a great matchup. Like, I hate when people do that, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good at the game to recognize when teams have a really good matchup, especially to recognize when I have a really good matchup. I can generally recognize, like, if you give me two teams, and I'll be like, okay, that team has a way better matchup. But, like, in this match, I had no switch-ins for Darmanitan, except for, like, Rotom. But then if he was Rock Slide Sheer Force, like, I had no switch-ins. There was, like, maybe Zygarde. And that's why I was like, well, I should bring his bulky Zygarde, but I ended up not bringing that. So, I don't know. I felt like I didn't have the best matchup. I feel like I left a lot of things out that could have done well in this. Like, Florges would have done decently well in this matchup because he didn't bring the Darmanitan, but he did bring the Muck. And, like, Muck is really difficult for my team to deal with. So I feel like there's some ways he has a good matchup against me, and I know there's some ways I have a good matchup against him. Like, I know that Araquanid is really good against his team, and unfortunately I didn't end up bringing an offensive set, but if he didn't, you know, if I did bring an offensive set against the team that he brought, that would have been absolutely crazy, because I could have just brought Leech Life, Liquidation, put a Choice Band on there, he has no switch-ins. That's okay. I mean, he had a few switch-ins, but Araquanid could have been really amazing if I brought an offensive set to this game. I feel like I can still use it decently well. I can trap the Muck, which is good. And I can soak it and then toxic it, so that's cool. And he does lead off with the Seismitoad, so chances that he has Rindo Berry, pretty high. I'm still clicking Seed Flare. I don't care if the Muck comes in. He actually goes into the Altaria, so I'd love it if I could get the Spadef drop, and I do get the Spadef drop. We do take our Life Orb. That's fine. If he wants to go for Dragon Dance, by all means, go for Dragon Dance. I'm not really scared of this thing that much. What do you mean it's bad luck? Isn't Seed Flare like 40%? Yeah, like, that's not bad luck. I mean, what is this thing gonna do? Is it gonna try Dragon Dance in front of me? And if he tries to Dragon Dance, I'll just go to my Rotom. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind going Rotom here at all. I mean, I could also go into my Mandibuzz. I know I can, if he Dragon Dances, that's fine, but if he Hyper Voices, it's not great. I can also go into my Metagross. I think I'll just go Rotom here. I don't really think there's much you could do, but I don't know if that's necessarily bad luck. A Seed Flare defense drop is 40%. That's, you know, pretty common. Happens 4 times out of 10, so I don't think that's hacks. So it's like Jirachi not flinching, right? No. Yeah. I don't know. So let's see what he's going to do here. I mean, if he Dragon Dances, it's way too early for him to Dragon Dance, and if he does Dragon Dance, he can't touch my Rotom anyways. I mean, he's going to have, what, Return, and I resist that. I don't know what else is this thing around. I guess Dragon Coverage it could hurt me with. That's why I kind of want to go Metagross. I don't know how much a Bullet Punch from my Metagross actually does to a max HP set. I know it does a lot to a non-bulk invested, but I have a feeling that thing's pretty bulky because it took out a Seed Flare decently well. I know that obviously, so yeah, it did 60% to that. I want to see how much Seed Flare should do normally. Like, I know it's 4 times resisted, but like still, took it decently well. Yeah, I took it. Well, this isn't Mega yet. This is Mega, so let's do non-Mega. So if he is non-Spadef invested at all, what am I modest for now? 11%. That, so let's say 252. Only did 11%, dude. This thing's bulky. This thing is like max Spadef. Alright. So I'm fine with going Rotom here. I can Will-O-Wisp. And he actually is going to double out into Muck, which I don't... Oh, I forgot I don't have Will-O-Wisp on this. Okay, that's fine. I can just Volt Switch here. I'm faster than any type of Muck set. And I can Scout for... Ooh, okay, Seismitoad comes in. He's going to get his rocks up. I do have the Defog on my Rotom. I'm actually just going to... I don't know. I don't really want to let him get up rocks, but I don't want to like click HP Ice here and then just click Defog the next turn, but I mean, I can hard switch Shaman here, and he can go for like Poison Jab if he wants, or I can go into my Araquanid. That's what I'll go into my Araquanid. He goes for Stealth Rocks, it's fine. What's his Hazard Remover? Like, you? I'm fine clicking Toxic here. I can click Toxic here. I mean, wait, actually, let me click Spiderweb. If he stays in, then I get to kill the Seismitoad for free. If he has knockoff, then that's unfortunate. At some point, I need to defog away these rocks. Or I just get my own rocks and he defogs his own rocks away. But, yeah, I mean, if I had HP Grass on Rotom, I'd be fine staying in there. I don't care if I take a Skull or whatever. It's Seismitoad, he's not getting much. But F said anyways, but... I could have gone for HPI, he's done very little damage and then defogged the next turn, but all I get out of that is he's going to get a Brock's a turn after, and I'm going to take a Scald to the... So, if we had Mandibuzz, defog on Mandibuzz there, I would have done Mandibuzz 100% of the time, but that's okay. I want to go Spiderweb here and trap whatever comes in, or if he stays in, then he's going to lose Seismitoad. So I think that's a pretty good play. Discord's going off like crazy for me right now, but I'll just try to ignore it. I can't touch this thing because Water Absorb. However, Toxicking is good. So he actually does have the Toxic himself. He is now stuck in here, and I can Toxic him back, and then proceed to go for, I don't know, Soak. I don't really have anything else to do to him. I was hoping he'd switch out. I don't really like being Toxic. That's okay. He can't touch me. I'm gonna get the Toxic on him. Liquidation's just gonna heal him up. So, I'll just go out in the Shaman. That's kind of unfortunate. I was really hoping he'd switch out, but I get a free Shaman switch in, and now I can go for Leech Seed here, or for Synthesis, excuse me, if I really want to. Actually, he's stuck, right? He can't switch out, even though I switched out. So let's go for Synthesis here. He can switch out. Okay, cool. Last time, what did he do with this thing? He doubled out into Muck. Okay. I'm gonna Leech Seed. Does Mega this time. We get the Leech Seed off, and he goes for Cotton Guard. Okay. That's kind of scary. Rotom can still do some good damage to this thing. I'm gonna try to get a Spadef drop. 25%, because he doesn't 4 times resist it anymore. He goes for another Cotton Guard, which I think was a misplay. Because I go for Seed Flare now, he roosts. Can I get the Spadef drop, maybe? No. Oh, come on, I need a Spadef drop here. I'm probably going to miss one of these Seed Flares eventually. Spadef drop, please. I was just talking about how it's not uncommon to get a Spadef drop, and I've hit 3 in a row. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, finally. Okay, so now, I think our Rotom's actually going to be faster than this thing, because of the bulk that he has. And he can't really touch me. However, I don't want to go hard out into Rotom. I mean, I don't think it's terrible to go hard out in the Rotom. I don't think he can kill me. I'll just go on the Rotom. I don't know what this thing wants to do. I do take the rocks damage, which I don't like, but I don't know. This is going to be a really tough match, guys, because I only have 3 Seed Flares left, right? Yeah, I only have 3 Seed Flares. I mean, another Seed Flare does 50% to him, so I don't think he wants to stay in. And I want to get rid of these rocks as soon. But I need to keep my Shaman around. For the Seismitoad. Because I don't have any other way to kill the Seismitoad on my team. That's toxic. And we'll see. Kind of sucks that my Araquanid had to get toxic. I thought it was possible for the Seismitoad to have toxic, but I felt like it was more likely to be like an Assault Vest or a Rock Setter with, well, obviously not Assault Vest, but like a Rock Setter with a Poison type coverage and then double stab, but that's okay. Or like Icy Wind for my Zygarde. But toxic, you know, whatever. We'll see what he does here, though. This is a pretty bad start for me. However, I'm not too afraid. I know this thing now is full Spadef with Cotton Guard, so that's cool. I'll look at the Seed Flare just again, just to make sure he's calm. Yeah. So, now let's say he's Mega. We were doing 25. So he's not calm. And he's not full. But he's definitely not nothing. So maybe, let's say like 156. Somewhere around there. Maybe less, 100. Yeah, that's my guess. I'm guessing he's somewhere around 100. The def with Modest Nature. Or with bold nature and like defensive. But like a -2 Spadef set, not take. Oh, I can actually Earth Power. I wasn't thinking about that because he's Mega now. Yeah, I'm gonna Earth Power. I wasn't thinking because he's Mega now. I can just Earth Power and do a ton of damage to him. And he doesn't have a switch in Earth Power. So yeah, that's actually a pretty fine play. I was just waiting for the Spadef drop. Okay, and Mew comes out, so I'm cool with that. I don't know what Mew wants to do. I think it's gonna have Ice Beam, which makes me want to go Rotom. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I think it has Ice Beam. He might set up. He does. He has Nasty Plot. That's not very good. I have no way to beat this Mew. This might be game. I prepped poorly for the Mew. I wasn't thinking of a setup Mew, really. You can go for Overheat and do, like, pitiful damage. Go for Volt Switch after. Hopefully he attacks me. If he doesn't attack me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, Mana Buzz isn't gonna live a hit unless he doesn't have coverage for me. Let's think about this. He probably has Roost, and so then his 2 coverage moves would be Bolt Beam, right? So then Metagross lives a hit. Rotom lives hits. As just Rotom can't do anything because I don't have the Thunderbolt, which I'm mad that I didn't bring it now. If he's speed boosting, then he doesn't have Roost, and then he's Bolt Beam. Metagross still lives Bolt Beam hit. Well, not after Nasty Plot. I mean, check how much Overheat's gonna do. I might actually just get 6-0'd here, guys. I prepped really poorly for Mew. I even going into the match, I was like, you know, if Mew comes out and there's a setup Mew, I don't have anything super effective against. Overheat only is doing like a little bit of it. Let's just hope he attacks me here, or I find out that I'm fast or something. Yeah, Overheat's doing pitiful damage. I mean, maybe I can put it in the range of E-Speed, but I don't even think I can't. Okay, at least he switched out. Woo! Okay, I'm okay with that. I can defog here. I don't care if he goes for Scald. Like, if he goes for Toxic, cool. If he goes for Scald, I think I can take that pretty well. Let me just make sure. Scald actually does quite a lot of damage. I think he's going to double. I think he's going to double out on the Muck. Predicting my Shaman. I'm really hoping that's what he could Toxic as well. I just need to get rid of these rocks. Ooh, he doubles out into Altaria, which is even better because this can't touch me, and I have the HP Ice. However, I don't think he's going to stay in. I think he might just actually go back out in the Seismitoad. I mean, at this point, Araquanid's useless. He might just Cotton Guard up here. If that's the case, I don't really know. I'm just going to HP Ice. If he goes back out in the Seismitoad, that's fine. He's going to go for Rocks again. I'll just click HP Ice. If he goes for Scald, he goes for Scald. He's eventually going to die. Right now, he goes for Scald, or if he goes for Rocks, then that's fine, because I just defog away until he dies. But if he goes for Scald, he goes for Toxic. Okay, so this turn, he's going to go for Rocks. However, I think... How much did HP Ice do earlier? 6%. How much does Overheat do? A -2 special attack. Could kill... I don't know how much it did earlier. Did 18? Yeah, it's not going to kill. I mean, might as well, I guess. He goes for Rocks here. So... I mean, this could be... free Zygarde switch in. No matter what, I can't kill him here. You see my full moveset. And I know Overheat can't kill because it did only 18% last time. So this guy, he's clearly Spadef invest. I mean, I can hope for a crit, but he's gonna get Rocks. And Rotom's gonna take another turn, and that gives him a free turn of setup on this new. I don't want to give him that free setup, so I think I just go Mandibuzz here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Mandibuzz as he goes for his Rocks, and we'll defog him away. The Rotom, actually, Araquanid's gonna get the kill for that for Toxic damage, and we'll see what his best answer is to this. Altaria Mega, so he's gonna go for some Cotton Guards here. That's Fine, I'll just taunt him. I don't think he's speed invested at all, but that's still a speed tie then. We're both base 80. Now he can't go for another one. Foul play is not going to do anything because it's resisted. Yeah. At some point in this game, I need to set up a Zygarde, like, soon, because Mew is going to beat me. The Braver is going to do a little bit of damage. Not attack invested at all. Well, we don't know how much. He has a little bit, maybe. But I know he can't kill me here, so I'm just going to Roost, scouting out for what he goes. He is special. Okay. I want to calc that damage. Hyper Voice. So he's special. Let's put Timid here. Actually, he has no speed investment. So let's put Calm. He wasn't Calm, but that's okay. Hyper. I want to see if he has any investment. 72. So what I was saying earlier is I think he's 100, 252, and I think that might be 156 then in the special. Unless I mean that could have been a super low roll. I mean, obviously I can't take another one. I can go Rotom here and live the hit. Okay, yeah, I'll just go Rotom here. Get rid of the rocks forever. Yeah, rocks are gone. Alright, cool. If he goes for another Hyper Voice, by all means, please, like, Rotom has done his job. I'll just click HP Ice the next turn, and he'll end up losing. Well, actually, I have, like, no way to kill this Altaria. With the Cotton Guards up, at least, because then I can't touch him with anything. I don't think he can kill my Araquanid, though. At least I can Toxic him. Yeah. I'm gonna Volt Switch because I want to keep Rotom around, and I don't think HP Ice will do that much. No. It only does like 20. I'm gonna Volt Switch. This should do around 10%. And at least I still have this around a sack off fodder. So 10%. We can go out into my Araquanid to take the Hyper Voice. I can also go Metagross. Like I said, I don't think Metagross can even take a hit. Or not take a hit, but can do anything to this. He's +3 defense. I mean, at most, our Ice Punches are doing 25%. And our Araquanid lift 2 Hyper Voice. Not at the range. So I have to go Shaman here. There's no shame in that. He can't hurt me. I just Synthesis. And Muck probably comes in here. I'm fine with Muck coming in. I have Mana Buzz, so I'll switch him. If he does stay in, that's fine. I'll just go for Leecey the next turn. This is going to be a really tough game, actually, guys. It's going to be a long one, I think. I think Metagross can win. I think Zygarde can win. I just have to find the right opportunity to set up. Zygarde, I can set up on the Muck, hopefully, unless he's... If he's Ice Punch, I got to scout for that, actually. Mew is really difficult for me to beat. The only way I beat Mew in this game... Well, he's special, so he's got to have Ice Beam. And Zygarde might not be able to live that hit, so I got to be careful about that. He goes Hyper Voice. Fire Blast, okay. We live that. Alright, so I can't keep Synthesis thing up. However, I can wait till he misses one. Or you can go Araquanid here. There's no way he clicks the Hyper Voice. I can click Toxic. That's what I'm going to do. So he clicks the Fire Blast. Now I click Toxic. Or I can kick Liquidation and hopefully get a defense drop, but that's not really any. Yeah, I'm gonna click the Toxic. I really need this thing on a timer. So he goes for the Hyper Voice. We're gonna live that. I'm gonna click Toxic, and then I'm just gonna click Liquidation just in case he switches out, or goes for Roost. I don't have webs on this set. This is my Aegislash counter, but that's okay. I just go Shaman after this, I think. Like, I don't have the best switch-ins then. Yeah. I mean, Rotom was a switch-in, it's just, right now, Rotom... I guess Rotom lives a hit, and I just go for HP Ice and get some good... I'm hoping he just goes out into Muck. Get off the big Liquidation on him. But I don't think he's gonna... He could also have Heal Bell, but yeah, he's revealed his full. 50%. I can bring out Rotom. I can bring out Metagross. I can touch Metagross though with the Fire Blast we saw. I am, I think, out of range of Hyper Voice on my Mandibuzz, and I can boost up. I'm gonna go out into Shaman and Synthesis, which that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out Shaman and I'm gonna Synthesis. I hope he goes Muck, actually. I mean, yeah, like if he goes for Fire Blast and hits, that's fine, we live it. And he takes more Toxic. And then, is he now in range of my Earth Power? Or do I need one more turn? Fire Blast. He did 56%. So I think I've got a set pretty spot on. We do not live the next, or we do not kill. And he misses his Fire Blast, which is best case scenario. I'm really sorry for him. That really sucks, but yeah, that's some hacks there. But I mean, I've gotten a lot of hacks in my favor, like hitting every Seed Flare I've clicked, and now I feel really bad. But we are gonna kill off the Megalataria here, and Mew's gonna be coming out here. And this is what I'm really scared of, guys. So, Mew's gonna go for his Nasty Plot. I can't really do much against it. I can go for the Seed Flare, and if I miss, then it's gonna be really bad. But I think he's gonna be bulky anyways. Seed Flare does a lot. Let's just hope we hit the Seed Flare. No. I mean, we forced him to attack us here. Yeah, we forced him to attack us here, but the game's over now. Oh, we won the speed tie. We got a crit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a speed tie. And he got greedy. And now we click Earth Power. I mean, if Earth Power kills, no, crit. 78. So this is about his set, actually. HP. Earth Power does 23 to 27. I mean, he clicks Roost here. Let's just click the Leech Seed. Oh wait, no, he's -2, just F. Okay, we just got to win the speed tie. Come on, Shaman. Come on, Shaman. Win the speed tie, please. Please, Shaman, win the speed tie. He can't have Roost on the set, right? Nasty Plot, Roost, Ice Beam, Bolt. Yeah, okay. Thunderbolt. We could have Roost or Psychic, actually, not Thunderbolt. And that's the case, then I'm really screwed because I can't switch into that. Actually, I can Metagross, but a +3 Ice Beam is good. Earth Power. Shaman, you're a freaking beast! Yes! We've gotten so much hacks in our favor, and I'm really sorry to TKO for that, but oh, that was really good. That was really good. I don't know. I think Aegislash is actually going to be your standard Swords Dancing set. I'm gonna go out into Mandibuzz here, as he probably Swords Dance. Yeah, autonomizes. Now that's interesting, because I live any hit that he goes for, and I go for Foul Play, and he dies. He could go for a Z move. And I need to make sure that I live a Z move. Because he could be special or physical. I could sack off Rotom here. Aegislash Blade Form. What type of move could he get? Do a lot to me. Flash Cannon. Rock Slide is probably his best move to hit me. Let's see a Rock Slide. Max attack. I think we live it. He goes for another Autotomize. Okay. He's Weakness Policy. That might be game. So he's gonna be special. Because he's gonna have HPAs. That was my bad, guys. I should have recognized Weakness Policy. I don't know why I didn't. Because he's +2 now. Get rid of these. I mean, let's hope. Hidden Power Ice, yep. There it is. That's game, guys. Oh, man. That was my bad. Well, we got a lot of hacks in our favor, but it didn't end up mattering because I just completely blanked there. I mean, statement stays in, and I click Leech Seed, and it doesn't matter how many times you autotomize, you're not killing my team. That was just really bad on my part. I don't think Metagross can live a hit. I don't have bulk on it. Maybe 11. What we gotta hope for. Gotta hope that we can live the Shadow Ball. If he's modest, we don't. I don't think. Oh, we do, we do. We should live the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, live, 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 live. What am I looking at then? Oh, I'm not. He's the def or special attack invest. Good game to TKO. GG to him, and yeah, Sandslash ends up beating us down. So I don't know. I guess it's my lack of playing on the upper tiers, like Uber's understanding Sandslash. I don't understand it at all. But you know, he ended up bringing a really good set that ended up countering my team. So GG to him. I'm really sorry about that stupid me looking at the calcs and thinking I lived hits when I obviously didn't, because I only had the +2 in attack. I didn't put the +2 in special attack. So my bad there. He might not even have had to have any special attack and still destroyed my team. So if I didn't click foul play on Mandibuzz, I think there's a chance I win that game, because then he doesn't kill my two best Pokemon. In fact, yeah, I shouldn't have done that at all. Having HP Ice obviously was great for him. But yeah, I think my misplay was clicking foul play, and I should have recognized it was a weakness policy set. I think every Sandslash with Autotomize should run weakness policy, and that was just my bad for not recognizing it. But really good game, the TKO, and that is going to do it for us. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy week 4 of the Oshean League. I'll see you all later. Peace.